Alright, fellow YouTubers, Caleb Craig, Deadpool Toys 12, and I have decided to make a video on all of the figures that really blew my mind. So let's watch it. Alright, first on the list we have the Black Series Kylo Ren. I love this figure. It actually really got me psyched for the movie. I couldn't wait. And to me, they did an awesome job on it. Some people were being petty about the hood, but I was like, really? Come on. There's nothing wrong with the hood, and I'm glad they made it where you could twist his head. Looks great on display, and it's first on my list. Next up is the First Order Stormtrooper with Finn in there. Man, I do love this figure. It's pretty much like you got two figures in one, and it was awesome with the three little blood stripes on the head, which give it a cool effect for when you do have him in Stormtrooper form. Very easy to put the helmet over his head. This is next on my list. Now we have the Toy Biz Marvel Legends Magneto. This looks epic, as I just did a review on it, and it's on my shelf. It looks so good with the base, and it really stands out and is daunting. And I just love how they did it. Oh man, I wish Marvel Legends were still like this. Next we have the Marvel Legends movie version Blade. I do love this. I'm glad that they actually included the motorcycle. I love the weapons he comes with. He does come with a gun. He has the blade. I love how they did the shades, and he does have his sword. And I love the cloth they made for the leather jacket. So a very nice pick, and it did shock me, and I was rather excited when I did a review on this a long time ago. Now, till this day, I still think that he is my favorite Wolverine, the Marvel Legends Toy Biz Wolverine. I love how he came out. I do love all of the extra detail they gave him. I love the veins they gave his muscles. This was an awesome figure. Easy to straighten out the claws, and looks great on the shelf. I do love this figure. It is awesome. I actually was surprised that I found this figure, but here we have the Marvel Legends Ghost Rider. The newer version, the effect they used for his flames came out very nicely, and it does look like it's glowing whenever the light shines on the top of it. I feel like they gave it a lot of good detail in there, and I love how it came out. Very nice. I love this Ghost Rider. Now, from the Batman vs Superman movie, the distinct look they gave this Aquaman. Like, this can make you a fan. So, including how they do in the next movie, which is a long time from now, I'm still excited. I feel they did an awesome job on it. It looks great on display. The staff was painted gold, but they reissued it with where he has an actual gold trident. So that's pretty awesome to me. I love this figure. Awesome look. And that's why it's on my list. And next on the list, we have this Iron Fist. Man, so many different poses to put him in. I felt like they could have used a sculpt for Spider-Man too. They might did a little bit, but I do love how smooth the white is. They actually put blue shading in there, and I do actually like how the gold came out. Very nice figure, so many different poses, and they did give him a lot of hands. So yes, this figure did shock me. Toy Biz Marvel Legend Beast. I love this figure because they really caught the likeness to him, especially how he looked on the show. They did an awesome job on the shading. You can even see the little hair they have there in the middle of the chest. I just thought that it catches everything that you would want from Beast. So many different poses, so much articulation in the legs and in the arms. I just loved it, which is why he is on my list too. Now, this next one is a double feature. First up, the Marvel Legends Black Widow from the Winter Soldier. I thought they actually caught the likeness to Scarlett Johansson really good. I love girls with straight hair, and I felt like they nailed it with this actual figure. And to me, I can see the likeness of Scarlett Johansson in there. And then to double that, let's look at the Hot Toys Winter Soldier Black Widow, which I think looks just like her too. I love how they did it, and I love the hairstyle. I do love the cloth that they used on her. It just looks awesome. So very nice, and that's why they're both on my list. Next is the Marvel Legends Gambit. This and that Wolverine were like two of my first ones, and they're half of the reason that I love Marvel Legends so much. Once again, a detailed face, a very detailed figure with a lot of shading. You can see even the jacket he had on was cloth. It fit, so it didn't stop any of the articulation he tried to do. I have lost the accessories, but this still put joy in my heart as I think about the nostalgia of having this awesome figure. Next up, we have the Black Panther. Blowing my mind in the movie and as a figure. I picked this up just because it was actually marked down half price at Walmart, even before there was even talk of Civil War. And when I picked up the figure, I just got it because I was thinking, I don't have a Black Panther yet. And I didn't know that much about it. But when I actually started to play with the figure, and I looked at the detail and all the shading they put into him, I started to love the figure. And of course now, after the new movie, he's going up in price. Hopefully I can get the new one. Don't worry, soldier, soon we will find it. Now, for this one is a Marvel Legends Century. I feel like it doesn't get that much love. I actually found out about the character before they came out with this new figure. And when I saw the older one, I didn't really like it and want it. And this one was such a huge upgrade. I do love how they did the mold. It looks awesome, and it's a very smooth figure. Next up is the Marvel Legends Bulldozer. I do not know what it was, but I just had to have this figure. I loved how it looked. I loved the style that they did it. To me, they did an awesome job on the detail. This one really blew my mind, and they actually brought back the toe bend for this one, so I loved it. Very good. Marvel Legends Bulldozer. Now for this one, the reason it's on my list is because I wanted a Marvel Legends movie version of the Hulk, and I did not have one yet. So a lot of people were complaining that this was a repaint and that they're like, oh, we already got that one. But I just really liked it because it was an Avengers Hulk. There's an A on the side of his leg. You can see the likeliness to him from the movie, and I just liked the figure. It was literally just what I wanted. So I'm glad I got it, and that's why it's on my list. Next on my list is a Daredevil figure. This is pretty much everything you would expect of a Daredevil figure. I just loved how it came out. I thought it was smooth. I like the white batons even though they weren't red. I just thought that it was a very nice figure, and I loved how they did it. So that's all I wanted in a Daredevil figure, and I got it. Next up on my list is the Marvel Legends Symbiote Carnage. Man, I felt like they nailed it. This is actually the one that has the glossed over eyes. I love the symbiote effects they gave him, and it's just overall a nice figure. It's the one I ended up playing with, and I just had plans to review it for that day. And those are the best figures, and I love the detail they did in the mouth. I know some of you guys are gonna hate me, and I noticed that a lot of people were picking on the videos, but I kinda don't care. I love this Venom figure. The reason I love it is because I actually took Agent Venom's symbiote and put him in his back. To me, it was nice to have him with that. I love the type of body mold they use for him. It's a pretty good size for Venom. He could be a little bulkier, but this was fine to me. Also, the tongue, I loved how they made it. The reason I really love this figure because I grew up on the TV show to start off then before the comics. And this is how he was in the TV show. So I really liked it, and I think it's an awesome figure, and I really like the symbiote. The funny story about it is that I bought it for scalper's price off of eBay because I really wanted it, and then went to Toys R Us and they had one figure left of it. Whatever, still glad I have him. Awesome figure. Alright, next we have Spider-Man 2099. Man, this figure blew my mind. I thought they did an awesome job on the detail and the logo on the chest. I love the type of blue they used that really captured it to me. I love how the mask came out. I like how his hands came out with tiny claws there. And I also love how they made his little cape. And it's kind of like a little bit of translucent and doesn't get in the way of the articulation. Very good figure. It's underrated to me. And I just love it. A lot of people could tell from the excitement whenever I actually reviewed this figure. This is what I would pretty much say that I thought Marvel Legends should be in this present day and age. They gave him so many custom parts. They did an awesome job on the detail. His lion jacket that you could take off the belt. And then his staff that has a lot of detail in it too. It just nailed this figure. I love everything about it, and to me this is what Marvel Legends should be in this day and age. Very nice figure, very cool, so much detail, beautiful. Glad I was able to get this Kraven the Hunter. Now, sometimes Marvel Legends surprises us and Hasbro will nail it on the head. That's what we got with this Scarlet Spider. I love how it came out, they did an awesome job on it. I just knew this was going to be scalper price and it was going to be hard to find, and it actually was not that hard. They made a lot for everyone, and I'm glad I was able to pick it up. All the detail in the hoodie is just awesome, and I love how they did it. So big ups to this figure. Now we have the Marvel Legends Iron Patriot. Honestly, I thought it was stupid when I first saw the movie, but then I started to appreciate the armor and the look to it after I saw it, and I started to see pictures of the Hot Toys and the different designs of it. But it became one that I actually turned out to like. I love how sleek they made it, and I thought it was a really cool Marvel Legends. So Iron Patriot, it really stands out on the shelf, and I like it. Now you just knew these bad boys were going to make the cut. The S.H. Figure Arts Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. All of them had an awesome job done to them on the paint. The detail on them is awesome. All the different poses and weapons and accessories they come with, they deserve to be on this list. They are all awesome. So my list is Marvel Legends Piece of Spider-Man. Everyone, this is just the average Spider-Man figure that everyone wants. You can actually see his face. He comes with a piece of pizza, a lot of interchangeable hands. It's the perfect colors, and it just came out very nice. Very nice figure. Everyone who is a Spider-Man fan had to have it, and we love this figure. I still see it a lot on ACBA, and we all just love it. Very nice figure. Hey everyone. On the list is the Legacy Dragon Zord. They nailed this figure, and it really brings back the nostalgia from the show and helps me go back to my childhood days. The paint they did on it, the accuracy to this in the show, it came out nice. One of my favorite parts is of course the tail, how they made it where it's bendable and longer, and it's so accurate to the show now. I just love it. So this new one is just awesome. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Next is the Crimson Typhoon from Pacific Rim. I missed the first wave when this came out, but when it came out again, I jumped on it. On eBay, they were trying to sell it for close to 90 bucks. And when it came back out, it was only 19 bucks. So I'm really glad that NECA came out with it, the detail they put into it, and I loved it in the show. Great way to catch a moment in time. Also, I did not know that I was going to like shit on Alpha as much as I did when they came out with the figure. Very glad I was able to pick it up. I love the detail they put into it, and it came out very nicely. And every time I see it next to my Crimson Typhoon and Gypsy Danger and Striker Eureka, it lets me know that I can remake the scene of anything from Pacific Rim. Next on my list, and was very fun to display, was the Marvel Legends Superior Spider-Man. I love the colors they used on it. I love how the mask actually came out, and I feel like they nailed it. Very nice figure. Of course, everyone still wish he would have came with tentacles for the back, but I was very content with what he came with. This is a Marvel Legends Doctor Strange. This is actually a figure that I did not want at first, and I actually passed judgment on it. And Soldrum86 told me about it, and he was like, yo, it's an awesome figure. And when I went to get it, I could not find it. So of course, when I found it like a couple months later, and after I saw Shartimus Prime's reviewing it, I really loved it. And I felt now that I see that it's a very sleek design, very different. Love the effects it comes with. And it's a very smooth figure and looks very good on the shelf. Next on my list is Old Man Han Solo from the Black Series. I do not know what it is about this one, but it looks so much like Harrison Ford. They nailed it. So easy to pose someone when they're older. But I do love it, and I do feel like it came out very good. Very nice figure. Next, of course, is the Mark 7 given to me by Denobi. And now he even has a custom head. There's his actual head, but now he has a custom Robert Downey Jr. head. I love this figure, love the articulation, and it made me fall in love with Hot Toys. Also, my Mark 42, this is a great shelf item. It sticks out. I love the light up features, and it just looks clean. I love the movie, and I actually like this figure more than the one that's going to come out, but I do like the Man of Steel Hot Toys figure. Very nice figure. I can't wait to get the Batman from Batman vs. Superman to go with him. It's a very nice and very standoutish figure on the shelf. I love it. Next on the list is the Android 17 and 18. Not gonna lie, it really blew my mind when I first got these figures. They look awesome together. I still gotta get the Android 17, but I just like how they look on the shelf, and they don't look right unless they're with each other. My favorite character of all time from Naruto, I love the Minato SH Figure Arts figure. Very nice figure, a lot of details, so many different accessories included. Love all the facial expressions he come with. It just is an overall very good anime figure. Alright! I was so glad when I finally saw this at a Barnes & Noble's, the SH Figure Arts Vegito. Love this character, probably one of my favorite on the show. Very nice. I loved all his humor and how he really manhandled Majin Buu. It was very awesome for the short time that we did get to see him. But yeah, that's why this Vegito is on my list. So much articulation and detail. Gotta love him. This is a quadruple one. I'm pretty sure you guys will be ashamed of me, but the first way that I ever heard about Star Wars was whenever they were showing the trailers for The Phantom Menace for Star Wars Episode 1. I love the pod racers, and they just captivated me. And I didn't get to see the movie when it came out, but something about the pod racers whenever I was young, I think I was in like the 3rd or 4th grade, I just thought that it was awesome, and I loved it. So the pod racers were awesome to me. And for another double feature, including my power cord, we have the tumblers. The custom tumbler there blew my mind. It's just like this one. I just love the tumbler. And to this day, that's still my favorite Batmobile, even though we've moved on to the Batfleck. But still, love these figures, and they're awesome. This has been my review of some of the figures that blew my mind over the years. I'm gonna make a separate one on the Gundam figures, and I'm also gonna talk about the ones that disappointed me too. So all that's coming in the future, but thank you for watching. This has been Caleb Craig Deadpool Toys 2. I'll see you on future videos. Bye.